right, I think we are live, guys. What is going on? What is going on, Flix Talkers? Let me know if I'm coming in okay, if I'm coming in loud and clear. I have a different setup, a different positioning when it comes to these things. Just wanted to show a little different side of my background, I should say. But let me know who's all in here, what's going on. And we're just here to hang out. We're just here to hang out because my brain has been in editing mode, guys. Proper modulation. My brain is in editing mode, and I needed a little bit of a break. I'm gonna be recording more reactions later today, and editing. But I wanted to say what's up to you guys, at least for a couple of hours. And it's another hot one. What happened? It got cool, and then it went back up to the 80s again. I hate this weather. I absolutely hate this weather. You guys let me know how you guys are doing in your neck of the woods, obviously. I see a lot of you guys in here. My chat is showing double for some reason. I don't know why that is, but that's okay. I'll get to you guys in a second. But we got Jonathan Sanko in here. We got Amanda. We got Sebastian. We got Sully in the building. What's up, guys? Eric Patterson, Cleon, Maga Beefy. And what's going on, guys? I'm glad you guys are here. I know it's always hard to be chronically online like I am, and I put up a timer to go live in an hour, and it's very, very hard to do. But damn it, we're here. So whoever's here, welcome, guys. I hope you guys are doing well once again. Yeah, they're remaking Return of the Living Dead. God dang. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, Eric, you went to Horror Nights? How was it, my friend? I'm seeing a lot of there's a lot of like streamers that are doing live streams. Like they're live streaming that they're at the Halloween Horror Nights, and that's kind of cool, but also I'll be honest. The more and more I see people like doing walkthroughs of these mazes, it makes me want to stay at home. It makes me want to just stay at home. I think it's because I'm getting older. That's fine. I just don't want to stand in lines for hours at a time. And I heard that Universal, even their fast passes, you still got to wait like an hour in line. How is that a fast pass? That ain't a fast pass. There's nothing fast about waiting an hour in line, as opposed to what, 2 hours? Like, I don't get it. But either way, guys. Yeah, let me go to your questions in the chat. Jonathan's asking me any thoughts on the substance. It's fantastic. I don't have a reaction for it on the channel because they blocked it twice. They blocked it twice. Thank you. I forgot who put that out. I don't know. But they did block it. It was great. One of my favorite horrors last year. It should have won an award for something. Let's see. Any Robert Redford movies coming to the channel soon? Yes. So obviously, if you guys have seen, I'm only doing horror-related content in October. That's what it is. You don't like it, you wait a month, you come back, all right? I can't help you. All I'm doing is spooky content this month, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys accept it, because it's Spooktober, man. Come on. Don't worry. We'll get to the other shit in November. We'll get back to it. So hopefully I can get a Robert Redford film in. Diane Keaton passed away yesterday, guys. You guys saw I dropped a video for that. I was, home for that, so I wanted to do a video just to let you guys know the news and whatnot. Maybe I'll do I did Godfather. People were naming a bunch of movies like Annie Hall, Baby Boom, something, and a bunch of her other movies. So maybe I'll do one for her. So the thing is, these celebrities are dropping off like flies. And it's sad and tragic, especially since I've dedicated a lot of my channel to classic movies. This is bound to happen. I'm barely getting into these actors, their work, their resumes, and then they're dying on us. And I know you guys know about them, but I don't. So I'm barely learning about them for the first time. But yes, long story short, yes, we're going to do some Robert Redford movies. I picked up one. Well, I know River runs through it is actually just directed by him. So, Cleon is saying, "Hey, Flix, did you hear they're remaking Return of the Living Dead. So actually, technically, it's not a remake. It is a sequel from what I've been hearing. Okay. Now let's get into this news. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about this really quick then. So I actually didn't talk about this too. What? This is what happened. Jesus Christ. That's what happens. I guess I don't have my ad blockers on, huh? Oh, did I not have ad blockers on? Sorry, disabled pride. We got to block that ad. Oh. They got me, man. They said, you know what? You want to view our page? Fuck you. You got to go with these huge blocks on the side, or these ads on the side. So let's let it load. Let it load. Let it load. Come on. Come on. We're loading. We're loading. Okay. No ads. The latest news I saw for this was Devin Sawa, who is like, he is really embracing the horror community to its core. And I know that, you know, he was a part of Final Destination and whatnot, and that's great. That's fantastic. And I know more recently, you know, Chucky and all this other good stuff. The horror community's embraced him for sure. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm not looking the right direction. I'm used to my camera being over here. Now it's over here. So I welcome him with open arms, but this is the thing. And I follow him on Twitter. He is always promoting horror movies. Always. Go see this movie in theater. 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 The thing is about that is that every movie that this guy promotes is not a good movie. It's not a good movie. And as a horror community, we really need to say, hey, let's watch these movies. And then if they're good, we push them out. If they're shit, then let's talk about how they're shit, man. There's so many horror shills that are on horror's nuts so hard because they want these theater releases, and I get it. I fucking get it, man. Horror has been winning in the theaters, but guess what? It's also been losing in the theaters because the quality is shit. The stories are shit. And don't tell me that every week we're getting a weapons type movie. We're not getting a Sinners type movie every single fucking week. We're not. I would love for it to be like that. Don't you think I want it to be a successful year for movies when it comes to horror? Absolutely. The fact of the matter is that it's not. So I think we really need to pick and choose our battles kind of when it comes to promoting these things. I would love to see it that way. But anyways, Devin Sawa is someone that really does promote horror, and I do thank him for that. But this doesn't make me excited every time I see a Devin Sawa is now attached to so-and-so project, you know? So anyways, he is coming to life, comes alive for Return of the Living Dead movie. The veteran actor will follow... Is he a veteran now? Would you... Well, would you say that? I mean, will star for writer-director Steve Walsh alongside new cast members Casimir, Cash, Jolette. Okay, I'm not going to read any of these names. Ward, the latter of whom will play the movie's iconic Tarman. So there was like a preview that came out. It was supposed, it's supposed to come out. It was scheduled 9 months ago to come out in December 2025. It's not happening. Jordan is saying, thank you for saying that quality matters. Oh, 1000%, buddy. 1000. And I'm a huge advocate for that. You know, because I know what it takes for a movie to be successful at the movie theater just by following numbers. So when I do hear that a horror movie is being released in a major theater, I get scared. I get scared because it costs money to put that movie in theaters. So they may have a small budget, but guess what? They're not going to make that much money back. They're really not going to make that much money back. That's why I knew Toxic Avenger, the remake, was not going to be successful. People claim that it was. It was not successful, guys. You know, all of these horror movies that are coming out, very far and few are successful. Now, what I would like to see is that quality of filmmaking maybe be pushed more to like a Shudder, some kind of streamer where you have less of a financial return. or you need, I'm sorry, you will receive less of a financial hit, I should say. So that way you can keep pushing these movies out quicker, hopefully better, right? Because the return doesn't necessarily need to be big. When you put something in theaters, you need that return to be big. You think it's free to put your movie in theaters? No. What planet do people live on that think this? You know, but I want horror to win, but I also want creative horror. Like I want to see shit that I've never seen before. Stop taking from other movies. And I want the budgets to be low. It's great that, you know, you get these movies like Together with Alison Brie and her husband Dave Franco. That's fantastic. But I know they're taking the bag. They're not doing this shit for nothing. Come on. I want to see fresh faces in stories like this. I love body horror too. I'll be reacting to body horror, some body horror, in just a few days for my Patreon. So that being said, let's see if there's a synopsis for this, because some of you guys don't even know about this. Okay. So as previously reported, let's zoom in on this. As previously reported, dang it, my mouse is tweaking out. By The Hollywood Reporter, Walsh's Living Dead Media confirmed that the project isn't a reboot of the original, but rather a new installment. Yes, so not a reboot, guys. Which, in case you guys didn't know, in case you guys needed a refresher, in the first movie, it ended with the most realistic outcome that you could think of. How would the government deal with a zombie outbreak? Because the whole time they're looking for this missing canister that contains this I forget what it's called, like dioxine 2314, whatever number. Die Hard fans know exactly what the number is. But it's a barrel that they're looking for that was exposed to air to everybody around it. So what the government would do in real life is they would nuke that town. And they did that at the end of the movie. How the fuck do you get a sequel off of that? 235 trioxide. Thank you, Cleon. Cleon is a real diehard right there. There you go. Oh, 245. 245 trioxide. There you go. Thank you for that. So how do you get a sequel off of that? I know what they're going to do. They're going to say one of the zombies escaped the outer perimeter or something and survived. Okay. So I don't know what the timeline's going to be. What was it, laying dormant in the sewer like Michael Myers at the end of Halloween 4? Or what are we going to do? Hey, what are we doing? So I'm kind of interested in that aspect, but I'm not really too pumped about this, guys. So a new installment. It's set in small Pennsylvania town. Christmas, 1985, just 18 months. 18 months after the event of the original film, directed by Dan O'Bannon. Okay. The film followed an unfortunate event that ensued after two bumbling employees. Okay, we know all this. We know all this. Okay, that's it. Great. So 18 months after the events in a small Pennsylvania town in Christmas 1985. Now, where was the original? In Jersey, right? July 4th or July 5th? The July 4th, July 5th? 1985? Something like that, right? Send more cops. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm just not, Okay, this is a little teaser we saw. It shows like who I think is Tarman. The way this character was moving was very Tarman like. Okay, so I didn't get a good glimpse at him. I think there's actually been some promotion, like some more photos. Sorry, guys. My mouse is tweaking out on me right now. It always hits at the perfect time. Oh, there's Devin Sawa right there. The team from Return of the Living Dead. And you know what? He looks great, too. I give it up to him. He does look fantastic. He's got to be like in his late 40s, mid 40s, late 40s. Grew up on his movies, obviously, Idle Hands, things like that. But you know what? That it's not a selling point for me. It really isn't a selling point for me. Nasir in the building. What's up, my friend? Saying, please react to the Manitou of a 70s flick. Awesome. Did I that sounds very familiar. I think I did that one on my Patreon. Yeah, I think it's I think I might have this one. Oh, yeah, I did this one already. This is actually, yes, I did. I did react to this. Yes, I did react to this, my friend. Um It's on my Patreon. I did not put it on my, go to patreon.com/Flix Talk, my friend. Go check it out, please. It was a recommendation or a wheel spin or something like that. But yes, I already reacted to it like 2 years ago. It was crazy. That end fight scene, the God, what were they smoking in the 70s? That's all I gotta say. What were they smoking? But thank you for being here. Amanda's saying I've never seen a single Night of the Living Dead movie. Well, you're doing yourself a disservice, girl. Please watch one this year. I would say this. Start with the black and white. Start with the black and white, all right? And then jump to the 90s remake. Trust me, a lot of people are not going to get it when I say that. Trust me. Jump to the 90s remake. I absolutely love the 90s remake. Let me know if you guys like the 90s remake from Tom Savini. All right, so we got a little bit of update from TMZ. We have Sarah Paulson emotional leaving Diane Keaton's LA home. So Sarah Paulson was very emotional as she left Diane Keaton's Los Angeles home Saturday, just hours after the news broke that the Oscar-winning star had died. Now, I still don't know if we have any clarification or updates, guys. People were saying that her health was declining. That could mean anything. I mean, she was 79. I don't know yet, 100%. So photos show the American Horror Story actress appearing distraught at one point, embracing someone outside of the Brentwood residence before driving away in a black car. Several others were seen gathering at the property as friends and loved ones paid their respects. Paulson shared a close bond with Keaton over the years. The two were spotted together during a dinner in West Hollywood in 2021. During an interview chat during the same year, Paulson jokingly asked Keaton what made her heart sing, which prompted Keaton to reply, "Oh, of course, Sarah, you make my heart sing." Oh, she seems like a sweetheart. Okay, I have not heard the dispatch audio yet, so.
Rescue 19, person down. Rescue 19, person down.
Is that it? That's it, really? TMZ, you put that up? That's news? All I heard was person down. Something responded to person down. Okay, so there's a dispatch. Person down. Okay. So, let me know, guys, your favorite Diane Keaton moments. I would love to check out more of her early work, like I had said. I'm a cinephile. I like to get educated about things, guys. So, please educate me. Okay, let's see. Oh, Knoxville, Tennessee, Cleon is saying was the original. Okay, for Return of the Living Dead. Yeah. I usually watch that movie once a year, too. I should remember that. I remember it was on July 4th, right? Or July 5th? Something like that. I thought it was a remake. It has Tarman in it. I'm saying it's not. Somehow they're going to throw Tarman in there. He died. Tarman dies in the first movie. He gets his head kicked off, and then he dies in the blast. How are they going to explain that? There's another Tarman? There can't be another Tarman because Tarman comes out of the trioxine drum. There was only one drum open. See, I'm like getting fatigued from having to explain this shit, man. Make it make sense, man. Please. Make it make sense, directors. Let's see. Jordan in the building saying I've seen most of Diane Keaton's films. She was a wonderful, quirky actress. There you go. Northern Lights, Northern Lights, Cannabis Indica. Amanda saying, have you watched the Monster series on Netflix yet? I watched it and it was pretty rough to watch. No. And that's probably why we're not going to watch it. We tried to watch a new movie yesterday with Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera called The Bus or something, or I forget what it is. But it's about the 2018 Paradise Fire that happened here in California. We didn't get through all of it, but yeah. Tarman's younger cousin Skippy. So the Monster series was rough, huh? That's not good. All right, guys. How about some Tron Ares news? Now, this kind of pisses me off because so I still don't know. Do I see Tron Ares or not? You guys need to let me know. No one on Twitter is giving me the real deal. People are saying yes, people are saying no. I told people flat out, if I love Tron Legacy, am I gonna love Tron Ares? And I'm getting a bunch of different. How can I get this many different responses? I don't get it, man. My conclusion is this. I'm gonna say this. These movies were made too far apart. Tron happened in the 80s. Tron Legacy was 2010. 15 years later, yeah. Tron Ares comes out. The fandom is dying. You have to make these movies a couple of years apart. You have to make this shit a couple of years apart. And I know, Cleon, Cleon's saying Tron might be fun, but just to see the visuals, I don't give a shit about. I saw that in Tron Legacy. I want a cohesive storyline that makes fucking sense. And that's what I'm hearing is that this storyline does not make sense. There's a lot of plot holes. It doesn't reference the second one enough. Guys, the second movie opened Disney's Tron asshole up to the world. It gave Disney this shit on a silver platter. Why did they not take the ball and run with it? I could have directed and written that shit. Well, maybe not directed, but written. I could have written Tron Ares and made a better story than what I'm hearing from people. It seems so simple. I mean, there's a lot of questions that I have. Obviously, you know, at the end of Tron Legacy, the portal is blown. So, like, how do they get back into that? How does Sam's dad, basically the creator, I forget what his name is in the movie. I know I know he's in this new movie. Like, how is he like a Luke, use the Force? Is he a Ben Kenobi now? Is he like a hologram? Is he like a spirit just floating out there, you know, trying to. I heard that the actors did not want to come back from Tron Legacy. That's when I was upset about that. But I want to see it because it's Tron, you know. I'm gonna be honest. The Nine Inch Nails soundtrack, I don't care. I don't care. They're great. They're great. They're great composers. These guys are great composers. I get that. It's not a selling point for me to watch the movie, though. I don't know if I saw who the director is, though. Tron Ares director. Let's see. And I may sound like an angry film watcher. I'm really not, guys. Yeah, I'm really not. When I have fandom for these movies, I really do. I want them to win, and the audience wants them to win. And there's a lot of faults at times. So, okay, what did this guy direct? Oh Lord, this guy only has 13 directorial credits. Okay, Maleficent. Is that Maleficent 2? Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales. I think that was like one of the later ones. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Guys, say a prayer, please. This is not gonna... Wasn't Tron Legacy the director of that? Didn't he do big movies after that? Joseph Kaczynski. Yeah, he did the fucking F1. He did F1. He did F1. Now this is what... Can we get in black mode? Not black mode, but... dark reader mode. Oh, it's not going to go dark. Okay, whatever. This man did F1 and Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, I can't. Okay, well, Amanda, trust me when I tell you that F1 was my favorite film of the year. Imagine if he came back for Tron Ares. God, Jesus Christ. Guys, the stars need to align when you make movies like this. This is epic. To me, this is superhero shit. Like, you need a superhero budget, which they had. You need superhero talent, which they have. Jared Leto, as well as... What's up, Jason? Jared Leto, as well as... I think I saw... I forget the actor's name, but the guy that played... was it... Not Dahmer, was it? Evan Peters, yeah. Is this guy play Dahmer? He's the one that played Dahmer, right? Yes, Monster Dahmer. Jeff Bridges is back in it. I know I got spoiled by that. Greta Lee, she's a rising star, at least as for... I just know that she's been in Past Lives, which is like a big one. Gillian Anderson, I heard, was in it, but I don't know what she does. I believe this woman is in some things. Jodie Turner-Smith, who was also in... she was in the Michael B. Jordan movie. Okay, so she's been in some movies. Oh, she was in Queen and Slim after Yang as well. Isn't this guy a comedian? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want comedians in movies, man. I don't want them unless it's a comedy. Unless it's a comedy. The fuck out of here. This guy too, man. Get out of here. This guy's in I think he's in Broad City. Yeah. Bro, you're the comedy guy. Look at you're goofy. You think I want to see you in Tron? Oh, God. Why do they shit on my dreams? And once again, it's making nothing. It is making nothing. 33 million domestic weekend? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. This movie needs 500 mil to break even. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, if you want to see me crash out, it's to movies that lose a shit ton of money that I love. I'm talking about properties, IP. Am I going to see this movie? Probably on a discount day. You know what I mean? I got nothing against Jared Leto. I think he's a good actor. I really do. In 4,000 theaters, guys, and it could even break 35 mil. That's insane. On a $180 million budget. God dang. And it was aiming for a 50 mil budget. It got really bad scores. B+. I want to say that it got like a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. But then again, Legacy got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. So... I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? Crypto Wolf in the building. What's up, my friend? Werewolf. Crypto Werewolf, excuse me. Sebastian is saying, I feel like a lot of people are tired of Jared Leto. No, I don't think that's the case. It's definitely not even a Pedro Pascal type of situation. I don't think. I do like him as an actor. I think he's a very, very good actor. Now, do I think he's a cult leader? Yes. I mean, there's nothing stopping my opinion about that. Jordan is saying, never felt love for Tron, even the original with Jeff Bridges. The original Tron is shit. It is absolute dog shit. The story is great, but the graphics are so dog shit. They're dog shit. That's why and I've seen the original, and when Legacy came out, I saw it in theaters. It blew me away. It blew me away. It immersed me into the grid. The soundtrack was hitting by Daft Punk. The emotion was there. The tension was high. The light cycles were fantastic. The fight scenes were amazing. Everything. That's a 5 out of 5 movie for me. I rewatched it again on 4K. It just came out for the first time ever on 4K. I got the Steelbook. I went all out. We watched it. It still hits like in 2010. When a movie can still give you those feels 15 years later, they did something right. Now, does that movie have the worst de-aging on Jeff Bridges alive? Yes. The answer is yes. The technology was not there for Disney. The technology wasn't there for anybody. But Disney tried it out and it didn't work. And they really should have looked at the playback footage and said, maybe we shouldn't show Jeff Bridges so fucking close to the camera and so many times. I'm talking about when he's Clue. And maybe we should hide him in the shadows or something. Put a hood on him. Instead, they didn't. And that's what kind of sucks you out of the movie a little bit. The de-aging software. That's what I think. But other than that, it's a solid movie. It's a fantastic movie. And I love it. Now, I still don't know if I'm going to see this one. $60 million global. That is atrocious. That is so sad. I'm calling it what it is, guys. I don't sugarcoat this shit. If I love these movies, I want them to win. I don't know about you guys. Some people go, oh, it's not about it's about the quality of movies. Yes. Do you not think about the movie industry as a whole? You have to want these movies to succeed financially as well. That way you get physical releases. If a movie doesn't make any money, it's barely going to put out a good physical release. Sometimes they don't get physical releases because they don't do financially well. How about Richard Pryor in Superman 3? I didn't see that yet. Is Tron going to be a comedy? Well, it is with these numbers. Crypto is saying, I want to see Highlander reboot. I heard about that with Henry Cavill, and it's Henry Cavill, right? And I still have not seen the original Highlander. I need to see it. I have it on 4K. I bought it a long time ago. It was on a sale. I still have not seen it. Amanda's saying, did you hear that Marlon Wayans says that he's going on in... Wait, what? Did you hear that Marlon Wayans says that he's going on in the Scary Movie 6 movie? I'm excited. I don't know what that means. Maybe you want to retype that for me? That he's going to be in? I know he's going to be in it. Yeah, he's talking about Shorty is coming back. So, yeah. Sebastian is saying, yeah, it's distracting with comedies popping up in serious movies because you can't take it as serious anymore. Yeah, there's no comedy in Legacy. There is no comedy. And if it is, it's because Jeff Bridges always sounds like the dude in The Big Lebowski. Hey, you're like messing with my Zen thing, man. You laugh because you think of the dude. And you think that is Jeff Bridges. If you watch The Big Lebowski, that is probably Jeff Bridges to his core, right? That's like him not being an actor. That's his natural state, I think. I think he turns it on for every other character, right? So to hear that creep through in this serious role where he created the grid, yeah, it's funny. That's the only funny, but it's ironically funny. I'm sure we're going to get some dog shit writing in Tron Ares. and I haven't even seen it. Yeah, all these expected numbers. It was expected to do 40 to 45 million domestically, 80 million to 90 million globally. This is bad, guys. This is bad for the industry. I don't know why people think that they live in this like safe umbrella of like the industry is never going to fail. Like as far as the movie industry is never going to fail. Yeah. Guys, I talked about this, that there's an article out there. I might have to pull it up right now. There's an article that talks about the movie industry at theaters have like a 20-year lifespan. In 20 years, theaters could all be shut down because they're not making a profit. That'll never happen. These are analysts saying this. They study this shit as a career. You don't. So why the fuck is that funny? I don't get why that's so funny, you know? Like, people need to be taking this shit very, 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 very seriously. Unless you don't care in 20 years, you're already old, you don't care by then. Okay, well then fuck you. And don't even worry about it. Watch movies from home then, I guess. I don't know. But for the rest of us that do care to watch, you know, the big budget movies, big blockbuster movies on the big screen, this is major shit to us, you know? Let's see, movie theaters dead in 20 years. I don't know. I think it was 20 years. Might be 15. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see exactly where this was. Okay, let's see. Find me an article where analysts talk about movie theaters being gone in the next 20 years. Thank God for ChatGPT. Actually, this is Google AI. Here it is. Here we go. Variety fucking put it out. Here we go. Get ready to get scared. Most U.S. exhibition execs think traditional movie going has less than 20 years as viable business model, according to new survey. All right? Please educate yourself. If you guys didn't see this, please check it out. Cleon is saying Tron won best costume. Fuck out of here. Did they really? Stop it. I refuse to believe that that's real. Crypto Werewolf is saying, I think CGI is overrated today. It all started with good script stories, but woke Hollywood is not learning. 100%. Yeah, CGI is overrated in the fact that, or it's overused. I will say that. It's cheaper, obviously, right? But at the same time, you can work hand in hand with CGI. When it comes to that argument, you can work with practical and CGI. I just don't support 100% CGI to like cut corners, because depending on who you're using, I mean, every studio has different CGI, like the professionals that work on the CGI, right? Not all CGI is created the same. Just like not all AI is created the same. So you get more CGI, you get some CGI that's more noticeable than others. I will say that. How many times have you seen a movie and you're like, holy shit, that was dog shit CGI? And then you see movies, you don't even know it's CGI, and then you find out afterwards it was CGI. But yeah, Hollywood is still woke as fuck, and I don't like that. Especially in a lot of the shows, too. That's why you see a decline of the movies. I mean, the series. He's going all in the new movie. Jordan is saying, I was a fan of his long before Lebowski. Jeff Bridges in Starman is John Carpenter's greatest, is a great movie. Yeah, I still need to watch that one. Jason is saying, don't let the Neutron film stress you out there. There are other movies out there. Well, yeah, 100%. But I mean, I was waiting a long time to see a sequel for this. I think a lot of us were. Of course, it could easily happen. Live theater would survive. Live theater would survive, though. Crypto is saying, I think we have a tipping point where really good AI systems will allow public to create good quality movies without Hollywood at some point. 1000%. If you want to have that discussion, we definitely can. I mean, look at Sora 2. That was one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about before I quit fucking live streaming like weekly. Don't worry, guys. We'll do another live stream like right before Halloween too. So I like doing them kind of sporadically. We're in the middle of October now, but I'm sure you guys that follow the internet or follow on Twitter or whatever, you guys have seen Sora 2 that was created by OpenAI, who also did ChatGPT. They're creating all of these, AI videos, and people are putting them out, and they're so clean. Guys, it's here already. It's not, oh, AI is almost there. It's here already. So what does that mean for the movie industry that I think? I think we're going to start losing things like background actors, extras, even landscapes, locations. We don't need to go to these locations. Why do we need to go to Sweden if we're filming in Atlanta? Why do we need to go to Sweden? We'll just have AI create that for the scene, have them walk in front of a green screen. Boom, Bob's your uncle. We saved everybody a plane ticket, $30,000 to fly everybody to fucking Sweden to film a single shot. Okay? Think about it on a financial level, guys. Why hire background extras who make a couple $100s a day when we could just make them in AI? There you go. Now, do I think the main actors are going to be replaced? No. But I think smaller jobs that are in the background are absolutely 1,000 going to be replaced with AI. So that being said, let's see. This was an article that was in just June. Just June, guys, because I remember people that I follow on YouTube talking about this shit. Okay, so more than 50% of exhibition execs polled in a new survey believe that a traditional cinema experience has less than 20 years remaining as a viable business model. The poll, conducted by analyst and author Stephen Follows in collaboration with exhibitor news outlet Screen Dollars, surveyed 246 U.S.-based executives in the film industry. Now, this is a good metric. It's a low number, 246 people, but they are executives in the film industry. These are the people where their opinion matters. They follow the trends. They follow the numbers. Do you know the numbers and follow the trends behind the scenes? No. So shut up and listen for a second. To give their opinions on the theatrical landscapes recovering after COVID pandemic lockdowns. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, COVID fucked up the game for everybody, for business owners, for the movie theater industry, for literally everybody. It killed people. Life was changed after the pandemic, whether you like it or not. So that does play a huge part into all of this as well. Flexible release window. Windowing and the future of business amid streaming's prominence. That's another thing, is streaming has taken over with a force, with a vengeance, guys. How many of these movies are you seeing? Apple Plus original, Amazon Prime original, Hulu original, Netflix original. These are not getting theater releases. They are coming to the platform specifically. Netflix is live streaming fights, WWE, football games. Guys, the landscape has fucking changed. If you do not see that, you have your head in the I was going to say you have your head in your ass. You have your head in the sand. And you need to dig yourself out. Unless you like that. I don't know. So, it has less than 20 years, given other available answers such as less than 5 years, 5 to 10 years, or 10 to 20 years. I'm going to say the latter, 10 to 20. That's my estimate. And what I'm talking about, it says less viable as a current business model, meaning that if ticket prices keep going up, concession keeps going up, the quality of movies keep getting bad, they keep losing more and more money because of the fucking inflated budgets. Yeah, It's not going to be realistically profitable by any metric for these companies to put out a movie in 4,000 theaters. Why the fuck should I put it out in 4,000 theaters in America when I could just shoot it to Netflix and get how their subscriber base? The only thing with that model is now you get less of a return because Netflix gets a bag off that. Oh, we'll buy it off you, or we'll license it. But guess what? We got to turn a profit now too. We get a percentage of that. That's why they don't do it. Is because they want the most return in theaters. Does that make sense, right, guys? So this should absolutely 100% scare you if you care about the movie theater experience. Anyways, that's my thoughts. Let's see. Elijah City. I'm assuming that after they have remade every single movie from the 80s and 90s, we will get originality. Well, this is the thing, my friend, is that there are scripts. There are original scripts in Hollywood. They get thrown on Hollywood's desk all the time. I've seen interviews of people that work in the industry, and they go, "Oh no, we get original scripts. We get piles of them. It's just that depending on the time of year or whatever they're looking for, they need to fill a certain gap in the schedule. Oh, we need a horror this time around. Is there any good horror that looks like it can turn a profit? No. Okay, how much can we buy the Exorcist franchise for? Let's do another fucking Exorcist movie because everybody knows that franchise, right? And then they do that, and then they can't turn a profit because they spent $400 million on the Exorcist franchise to license it out. They, you know what I mean? Like, why do you think everybody's wanting to reboot Jason and Freddy and all this other? They're talking to Jason Blum about redoing all this shit. It's like they don't care about the classic fans. They care about the new generation fans. That's it. They figure that if they can do a new version of these old IP, then that's all they care about. The only thing is, younger generations don't have money to spend. That's just what it comes down to. We do. Millennials and on have money to buy all the movies, to spend more on theater experiences, to spend more on anything associated with these movies coming out. So if you either fuck up the story or fuck up these movies that we love, we do not support it. We simply do not support it. Unless you're just one of these guys that goes out and buys Blu-rays and 4Ks every Tuesday just to do it. Okay, well then, cool. You're a consumer. You're a hoarder at this point. I only buy movies that I actually like, that I absolutely love for the most part. I don't blind buy. And if I blind buy, it's at the Goodwill, the thrift store, where I buy a Blu-ray or 4K for $3, $4. You know what I mean? At least I didn't take a loss if I didn't like it. Then I return it, put it back. Or a DVD or whatever for a couple of bucks. So, yes, I think if you're not marketing towards your core audience that grew up with these IP, these properties of all these slashers from the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, doesn't make sense, man. The new generation doesn't give a fuck about. I talked about this. I have a coworker who's 21 years old. He thought that the new I Know What You Did Last Summer was the only one in existence. He goes, there's an original for that? I was like, brother, this is like the third, fucking fourth movie in this franchise. You know what I mean? And that's what they plan to do. They plan to call it the exact same name and hope that a newer generation does not dig into the old shit. All I can say is if you like this new stuff that comes out, go watch the old shit. Go watch the old shit, you know? Let's see. I think Hollywood execs are definitely afraid of the future. Well, I think it is not a bad thing for the public. Cream will always rest at the top. Yeah, I mean, if they see it's going to hurt their pockets, they're going to say something about it, obviously. But fuck them. They're rich as shit, anyways. Theaters might have a comeback if laser and 3D improves. Well, I do like laser. I do like that AMC is implementing all these like laser theaters, and that's obviously a step up from the standard definition that we've gotten before. So I will say that quality-wise, I'm more of a sound guy, so Dolby Atmos, all that good stuff. I know you can't achieve that in every single theater, but even the smaller theaters that AMC does have, at least in my area, the sound sounds really good. So if I were to see Tron like in a smaller laser theater, I know I'd probably get a good experience still too. You know, obviously I'd want to see it in Dolby IMAX. You know, I want to feel that shit. I want to feel that score and these scenes so much that a tear comes out. Tron Legacy did that. Tron Legacy did that. Now I'm afraid to be tainted by Tron Ares and not get that same love, man. I don't know what else to say. You know? Yeah, Exorcist 4, Revenge of the Pea Soup. Jordan is saying we have less options of venues in the area I'm in. I truly miss the drive-in experience. Yeah, sorry guys, my back got a little itchy. That's why I pulled this thing out. I saw most of the 80s slasher films there. That's awesome. That's awesome that you can see them on the projector and film. And you know, I live near the LA area here in California, and there's a lot of theaters that still show film. You know, 35 millimeter film. Sometimes even it's 15 millimeter, right, or 16 millimeter. 15 or 16. I forget. It's 15 or 15. I want to be accurate. 16 millimeter film. I'm sorry. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original was shot on 16 millimeter. So there are art house theaters like in our area that do show some of these older ones in film, and I shit you not, guys. Please go experience. If you guys are cinephiles, meaning that you love cinema as a whole, not just because it's a cool thing to do or keep up with this shit weekly. If you truly love filmmaking and you want to see it in its rawest form, the classics, please try to search out a lot of these art house theaters that are usually smaller, like less than 100 seats. The sound is usually shit. The seating is usually shit. But that's how it was back in the day. But you're going to get a 16 millimeter or more regularly a 35 millimeter experience. A lot of them have moved over to digital now, which I don't like. But you're going to get that film experience, hopefully, and you will experience the film in a different light. It looks so different and it feels so different. It feels like you're back in that time of whenever they created this film. So I would definitely recommend and of course the theater drive-in experience is sad to say that we've lost that. So I mean, I'm sad to see that go. We had a couple in our area and they shut down like 20 years ago or so. Marketing and accounts with MBAs are too focused on money instead of creativity and originality, how it was in the good old days. 1,000%. Well, also, too, back in the day, they didn't have that much to go off. I mean, I'm not saying that cinema was so new. I'm saying that we were still in a wave of these creative ideas, or at least ideas that didn't take so much off of older movies or other movies at that time. Now, because we've had cinema for over 100 years, there's so much. If you come with even if you think it's a new movie, someone's going to say, I saw that in 1945's yada, 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 whatever, right? And it's always going to feel like another movie because the creativity is on an all-time low, and we've just come to a point of so much cinema. You know, that's what I think personally. You should have fired him. Well, I'm just a coworker. I'm not. I mean, I'm just a production worker. I'm not like a manager or anything. Um, back scratcher than AC. Two of the best inventions. Yeah, I just turned mine off too because it got a little warm in here. That's funny. Let's see. I remember seeing Last of the Mohicans in the cinema. I actually have that on Blu-ray. I've never seen it. If you get a chance to see this on the big screen, please do, guys. You won't be disappointed. P.S. I doubt there was any CGI in the film. Isn't it ironic with the limited abilities to do special effects CGI? It forced movie scripts to do better. Yeah, I think so. I think people do appreciate writing still. You know, good writing, decent writing. I would say so. I mean, I know I do. If something can feel very, fluid and just natural, I like that. You ever hear some of this dialogue in especially like in comedies or like dramatic films where like people are having dialogue back and forth and you're just like, people don't talk like that in real life. I hate that. I really do dislike that. How hard is it to write a conversation? You know what I mean? I wouldn't think it would be that hard at all. All right, let's see what we got. I usually come with the Twitter stories, guys, but like I said, I didn't even know I was gonna go live. So I don't have too much on the docket. Let me know if there's any movie news that you guys want to talk about or pick my brain about, or if you guys have any questions for me. I did drop another set of Twilight Zone reactions too, so those are always fun. Please check them out. Consider becoming a member today, by the way, guys. I'll leave all the information down in the description below. If you guys want to get all these movie reactions and Twilight Zone reactions early, I always upload them about a day or 2 days earlier, and you guys can check them out there, as well as Patreon if you guys want to watch all of these edits in full, unedited. And you guys get to pick the movies that I watch, which October has been fun. I will say this. So the movies, by the way, in case you haven't seen what my Patreon community picked for me to watch. So last night I watched Stephen King's Cat's Eye. I'm not going to let you guys know my thoughts on it. You guys got to watch the reaction. Okay. Starring a young Drew Barrymore. And it was cool. Anthology movie. 3 stories. This is cool. This was a segment that I kept remarking on. It's the last segment in the movie. The 3rd story in the movie. I really, really liked it. So Cat's Eye, I recorded. That'll be going up this week on Patreon. And then, what was the other one that we're doing? I'll probably record it tomorrow. It was a movie I've always heard about. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to look up any pictures. It's kind of hard. God, they're showing me all kinds of shit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't look this up. I don't want to get spoiled too much by it. Let me pull up this picture really quick. Yikes. Okay, I don't want to be spoiled. Come on, y'all are spoiling me. I'm just trying to find the poster. I'm on IMDb right now. Okay, there we go. Jesus Lord. That took forever to find. All right, and Society. All right. Now, I know that this is a body horror film. Don't know anything about it other than that. So please don't spoil me. But these are the 2 movies that we are watching for Patreon for Spooktober. And I'm excited. Yeah, Stephen King put out some gems, man. He also put out some bizarre shit. That's what I'd mentioned along the way when I was watching Cat's Eye about how bizarre some of these stories were. And I was like, man, I wonder when this was. Yes, okay. This was literally A year before Maximum Overdrive. Now, if you guys know the story about how he wrote Maximum Overdrive, Stephen King was on a coke bender when he wrote Maximum Overdrive. And Cat's Eye was in 85. Now, when was Firestarter? Because I think that might have been, yes, yep, I'm good with these dates. I had remarked on it on when they showed a young Drew Barrymore too, in Cat's Eye. I was like, this must have been like a year after. So 84 was Firestarter. But Maximum Overdrive was my shit. I love this movie to death. I know it's a lot of people make fun of it. I don't care. This movie is awesome. This movie is 100% awesome. If you guys are in the mood for a good rockin' time, the whole soundtrack is by AC/DC. It's very sci-fi type movie. Man versus Machine. Check out Maximum Overdrive. I have this covered to the Vestron Blu-ray release. It is great. They have. Oh man, I might want to get this. That is cool. That is super cool. How iconic is that Goblin? What is that? Green Goblin. Green Goblin semi-truck grill. Iconic, my friends. So Cat's Eye was great. Oh, this is the one I have, the Vestron. Yeah, such a cool cover too, man. I appreciate stuff like that, like the artwork. That's why I'm a huge movie collector, guys. Is because it's all it's all tangible. Sometimes I won't even watch the movie. I'll just go grab them off the shelf and just look at it for a while. Let's see. All right, let's see. I want to know what people are saying about the Tron Ares thing. Because especially on Twitter, you get people that are very delusional, very fucking delusional. People be like, "Oh yeah, it'll make its money back." How the fuck is it going to make $500 million back when it made $60 million worldwide? Are you insane? The budget was 180. 180 to 200, I read. So to be profitable, see, this is the whole Superman argument that we've had on the channel. People are delusional. Yeah, James Woods is great in that in Cat's Eye. Let's see what people are saying though. Oh, here's my comment right here. This is what I said. Tron Ares needs 500 to break even. This isn't happening. Okay, cool. I'm up there. Let's see. This person says in 2010, Tron Legacy was slammed by all when it first released, but is now suddenly loved by many. Yeah, Tron Legacy has become a cult classic. I will say that. Don't let history repeat itself. Go watch Tron Ares. No, that's not a reason to go watch a movie. That is not a reason to watch a movie. But then again, I will give Tron Ares this. If you look up the Rotten Tomatoes score, 50% by the critics, 80-some% by the audience. So in that case, I'm trusting the audience score more than the critics, if I'm being honest. Don't jump on the hate bandwagon. The only way I'm going to jump on the hate bandwagon is if this movie sucks ass. If it sucks ass, I'm going to call it what it is. Disney should stop buying franchises. They ruin everything they touch. Well, once again, Legacy was a Disney movie and it fucking ruled. So, let's see. Great movie. Go and see it. Most of these are bots, by the way, guys. So, Ares opening scene with the music is 100% pure Tron. What a vibe. Okay. Rock's Smashing Machine did 6 million. Tron Ares did 60 million. One bombed, one glowed. No. See, what I'm talking about. They both bombed, technically. You know what I mean? So it's like Tron Ares went from blockbuster dreams to math problems real quick. I don't know what that means. I mean, we're talking numbers here. You better pray for strong legs. No, we know that the second week drop off is it's a definite thing, guys. It's not if, it's how much. The average is 50%. All right. If your movie drops off 40%, you know what? You beat the average. You beat the odds, right? Tron Ares. By the way, guys, it's Tron in time. They will not let Leto live these fucking memes down. I swear to God, they will not. Decent start. No, it's not. Guys, a decent start would be 100 million. I don't know why these people keep... They're fans, dude. They're super fans. I get it. But with $180 million budget, it'll need to top tier VFX to break even. Hope the grid still has some spark. So this is not on par with Legacy, but it's also better than Morbius now. Okay, well, I mean, come on. The fuck are we doing? Of course it is. 180 mil to look like a Daft Punk screensaver. Disney needs to unplug this franchise already. Needs to make 480 million to break even. Good luck with the lower... This person knows how to math. Wow, there's smart people here. Glenzer, what's up, my friend? Blade Runner, Tron, Top Gun, Young Frankenstein sequels to movies. 30 plus years later, it is what it is. You know what I did hear? Blade Runner 2049 is really good, though. Never seen it. But yeah, fuck it. I think I talked about Young Frankenstein. We don't need it. What the fuck is this? Is this those award-winning graphics, award-winning costume designs that you were talking about, Cleon? Is this the award-winning? Brother. The sad truth is, even though there's diehard Tron fans, a vast majority of the general public don't give a shit about this IP. See? This is what I'm talking about. They waited too long to do this, y'all. And there's a part of me that tells me, like, that they purposely did this. I don't know why. They could have made this in 2017, like years after the, Tron Legacy. Why didn't they, man? And don't tell me it's like lack of interest, because at that time there was a lot of interest for it. I think this was shown in 3D. Once again, not a bad start. What are you talking about? Are these bots? These have to be bots, man. I don't know. Not a bad start. Guys, once again, 100 million would be a good start. It's going to need some serious digital magic to break even. Let's hope the grid still has power left. Isn't this a comment that someone else left? Someone literally said the exact same thing. Let's hope the grid still has some power left. Or let's hope the grid has some spark. 60 million on a $180 million budget. The visuals better be worth every dollar. Disney really betting big on nostalgia this time. You think it'll pick up or flop like The Flash? I didn't see The Flash, so I don't know. That's a slow start for Tron Ares. Thank you. Disney's banking on nostalgia, but sci-fi sequels haven't been landing post-pandemic. Dude, you got it. You nailed it, bro. Whoever you are, you fucking nailed it. Who are you? A profitable degen trader? I don't know what that is. Creative writer. Okay, well, you know something that the general public doesn't. Good movie, not as good as Legacy. Could have been better, but we're seeing would have been 10 times better if Leto and Evan Peters swapped roles. Okay, that's a fair review. That is a fair non-spoiler review. I'm gonna give that a like too, by the way. Thank you, Chon, for sacrificing yourself so Jared Leto never has a leading role again. Thank you for sacrificing yourself so Jared Leto has... I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's alluding to him dying in the movie or what. I don't want a sequel. I don't want to see sequel talk when it hits Disney Plus. Tron Ares was a great movie, and you all let it die without a second thought. It will break some records. What the fuck are you talking about? It didn't make any money. Tron Ares is full of amazing visual effects, great music, good storyline, stunts, and a good feeling of being on the grid. Don't listen to the haters, critics, and reviews. I'm going to see it, guys. I am going to see it probably on a discount day, like I said, or when the theaters are less crowded. Because, yes, all in all, I loved being in the grid. I felt like I was in that Tron world with Tron Legacy. So if they can keep that feeling for me, I know it ventures out into the real world. That's where I'm going to be a little more hesitant. Because I know it was bound to happen, to cross over into the real world, like the Matrix, right? it's bound to cross over, and that's when things get a little finicky and a little flaky. And obviously, you don't have to spend that much on VFX when it comes to the real world stuff. So yeah, see Tron on Senior Citizen Day, brother. I'm old, but I ain't that old, man. Come on now. Oh wow, look at this. This person says I only visit the movie for Marvel films. However, this film made an I made an exception for. As a Tron long-time fan, I wasn't disappointed. I hope this franchise won't be shelved or pushed back another decade, but knowing Disney. Interesting. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to win, guys. Are you still gonna watch The Witch? Yeah, of course. But yeah, guys. Tron Legacy, there it is. What do we think? Should I believe the hype or what? Malin Moore in the building. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. King Kong or Godzilla? You know what? You can't see him back there. Or can you? Right here. It's my guy right. Oh, you can't see him. There's my guy. It's Godzilla all day. Let me see if I can get him in focus. Come on, focus in, buddy. There we go. It is Godzilla all day. I'm going to put him up here. I'm going to show him some love. We're going to show him some love. It's showing love day today. All right. If I can make some room for him. Let's see. There we go. He's going to be chilling up here with Chucky. A little Chucky, by the way. I didn't show off little Chucky. I can't do a good Chucky laugh. One of my good buddies used to be able to do a good Chucky laugh, so. Yes! Godzilla all day, baby. Let's see. I love the Dawn of the Dead poster. Oh, thank you, my friend. Yes. Yeah. I know you can't really see it at this angle. I hung up my Sleepaway Camp 2 posters. So Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3, I know they're not good sequels, but they are fun. And I thought the poster art on that was really cool. I'm going to get some lights to shine a little better so you could see it a little more. Very, very fun movies that are in the vein of like a Friday the 13th, obviously. But I've had that Dawn of the Dead poster forever, man. Yeah, the original is awesome. And the Zack Snyder remake is not too shabby either. I think it's very, very good. I think it's a very good remake. All right, let's see what we got. Let me see if this is a little tabloid, but they're talking about Diane Keaton. I wanted to know what they were talking about when it came to her illness. So inside Diane Keaton's lifelong battle before her tragic death at 79. I will say this, for 79, she looked great. Keaton was diagnosed with skin cancer at age 21. Is this true? I did not know that. But before her death, Diane Keaton shared details of her health struggles over the years. It's a family history, she told the Los Angeles Times in 2015. I remember my auntie Martha had skin cancer so bad they removed her nose. My father had basal skin cancer, and my brother had it too. It's tricky with the skin cancer. That's why you've got to put the sunblock on. Oh man, that kind of scares me. That should really be a wake-up call for a lot of people. Let's see. The Oscar winner admitted that she didn't start taking care of her skin until later in life. She said, back in my 20s, I didn't pay attention that much. She revealed, I didn't research and didn't really care, and that was stupid because it's dodged me my entire dogged me my entire life, entire adult life. And even recently, I didn't start sun care until my 40s. Okay. Oh, she also had an eating disorder, it says, in her 20s. I feel like every woman had an eating disorder in the early I'm sorry, in Hollywood when they were younger, like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even before then probably. Um Shit, I think I saw a Shirley Temple documentary about them monitoring her weight, and I'm like, this is a fucking child. This is a child, man. Yeah. The fairer your skin is, the more likely skin cancer is. Horrific in the building. What's up, my friend? She was diagnosed with squamous cell cancer decades later, which took 2 surgeries to remove per the Times. The Godfather star also battled eating disorder in her 20s. She became self-conscious about her weight after being asked to lose 10 pounds for a role in a Broadway show. Ah, okay. She looks super thin. Keane later revealed in an interview that a typical dinner was a bucket of chicken. Wait, what? Several orders of fries with blue cheese and ketchup, a couple TV dinners, a quart of soda. Wait, what? A typical dinner when? Before she was a star? Because you can't be eating this while you're a star. You're gonna end up like a Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser is the one that gained a bunch of weight, right? I'm thinking of the whale, but I know that was like prosthetic. But I think he was still gained weight after like the Mummy. Let me read this again because this is a lot of food. A typical dinner was a bucket of chicken, several orders of fries with blue cheese and ketchup, a couple TV dinners, a quart of soda, pounds of candy, a whole cake, and 3 banana cream pie. Oh, which she would then throw up. Oh my God. I was like, where is this going? This is enough food for a family. Oh no. So she was bulimic. Wow. I've always wondered about bulimia too. Not a fascination or anything, but I've always wondered, like, what does that do? What does that do to your insides when you're ingesting a bunch of food and then throwing it up? What does that do? That has to like strain your vocal cords. I think I think they said that it did something to your teeth too. The acidity would like ruin your teeth. Something like that. Um, but yeah, that's tragic. That's terrible. I'm so sorry she had to go through that. I'm so sad she had to go to that. So are they okay? So they are alluding to the skin cancer thing being the cause, possibly. Excuse me, guys. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Brendan Fraser gained weight after at some point. Let me see. Brendan Fraser weight before and after. Yeah, check this out. I don't know. This is like mid 2010s, maybe. I mean, obviously that's him like in his peak right here at the left with like Tarzan, or I don't even know what he did. George of the Jungle. That's what it was. The Mummy, I think, was after George of the Jungle. Yeah, no, the whale was completely prosthetic. I'm not saying that he got that like he got that big. I'm saying that he had a weight gain in Hollywood, and a lot of people wrote him off. I want to say that he was also, unfortunately, I think he was sexually assaulted by someone in Hollywood, and he kept it quiet. It, yeah, I like Brendan Fraser. I think he's a good dude. He seems like a very. Let me see. Um, let me see. Okay. In 2020, I'm sorry, 2018, Frazier said publicly that at a luncheon in 2003, 2003. This is when Brendan Fraser was the hottest shit. He had been sexually assaulted by Philip Burke. Let me see. Okay. The then president of the Hollywood Foreign Press, the nonprofit organization that votes for the Golden Globe Awards. Burke described Fraser's account as a total fabrication, but in his 2014 memoir, he acknowledged having what? He said it was a total fabrication, and then he admitted to it in 2014. He acknowledged having groped Fraser in jest. Bro, see, he was probably dying. This guy had to have been old. Usually in your memoirs, like you're older, so you're like, you know what, I'm fucking dying anyways, who cares? The stress he experienced from the succession of his events, including a divorce, his health problems, the death of his mother, and making the alleged assault public, plunged Fraser into a major depression that led to a break in his career. Guys, if you don't feel bad for Brendan Fraser, there's something wrong with you. It's just like, who else did it happen to also? God, there was an actor who was it Keanu Reeves? He lost his girlfriend from suicide or something like that. One of these actors lost the love of their life. They went through shit. They went through something really, really bad. Several publications and social media users assumed that Fraser had been blacklisted from Hollywood because of his accusations against Burke. I could see that happening for sure. That sucks, man. That's really shitty. Yeah, everybody tells me to check out Annie Hall now, but I don't know. I can't support Woody Allen, man. He's a creep. I know they monitored Julie Garland's weight. The acid reflux mucks up your digestion. I think Princess Diana had that. Frasier is great in School Ties. I don't think I've heard of that one. Yeah. So there it is, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me while we're at it, guys. We're just having a Sunday hangout. What is this? I always like watching these videos. You guys know, so I've talked about it, that I really got into body cam footage. I really got into freaking body cam footage, guys. Most of you guys know that. So what is this? Watch, okay. Dog airlifted to safety after falling down Arizona Canyon. Oh, Lord. Lord. No, I didn't watch The Fog yet. I'm going to be watching it this month. Guys, October is not even half over. Relax. Pump your brakes. Oh, poor doggy. Oh God, that's high. Damn, those animals can just fall too, man. They go on a curb or whatever, a curve or like, you know, they lose their footing. Let's see. Let's see if we do have any body cam footage. Love the body cam footage. Here we go. Police surprise woman.
May 17th, 2000.
Police surprise woman at her job ends badly. These videos are self-explanatory, so.
On May 17th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a Family Dollar to speak with a woman.
Why is it always the Family Dollar? It's always the Family Dollar or like fucking Waffle House.
Suspected of leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh, no, you're good. Thank you. Okay, all right.
Just so you know, they hit me.
Okay, well, before, sorry, say that again?
They hit me.
Okay.
I didn't hit anyone.
Well, let's start from the beginning. Kind of, I think your mom just called you, let you know, or did she not talk to you? We were just over at the house. I didn't know if your
Well,
mom...
they hit my car. You can tell from the 0 damage on his, the totally horrible damage on mine.
Okay.
I stopped because I saw them coming, and he just kept going.
Okay. Well, again, we just came from your...
Can we go over here?
Yeah, absolutely. We just came from your residence over here. I'm speaking to mom and dad. That's why I didn't know if they just called you or not. But the reason I'm here, I'm just
The guy's so weird. Like, he's just been standing there for an hour waiting here.
Is
And I
always...
was looking at him because I was like, is that the guy? But he wouldn't say anything to me.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
was
not...
looking at him.
Yeah,
I was
I'm not
looking.
sure who that is. If we can just stand
That's
here for
not
me.
him?
Yeah, you keep walking, girl. You better stop.
So,
Is that not him?
no, I don't believe so. But, okay, but the reason I'm here is regarding the...
Sorry, we're on.
Bro, what is she doing?
All right, well, let's go around this corner then, right around this side here. How about on this, right around this corner? Is that okay? Or would you rather right here? It's up to you. Okay. So I'm investigating a hit and run accident. After hearing what another party
Is that
came in.
car even damaged?
Yes, there was
'Cause mine
some
is,
damage
like-
on the other vehicle.
Really bad. And the
Um,
only reason I left was because I had to go to work. 'Cause
Okay.
They hit me.
Okay.
I was only on break.
That's what I was going to, again, I just wanted to speak with you, kind of give you a chance to tell me what happened. So you were driving, you were on your break driving? You
I
got
was
in-
just bringing my car here because I had to go somewhere after work.
Okay. So,
And literally on the way here, they just...
okay. So
And
you
I
were,
didn't see them coming, and so I stopped. I was hitting the brakes, and I had stopped, and then they just kept going anyway.
okay, where was this at? Was it,
I mean, whether you're on break or what, guess what? You call your supervisor, you call your manager and say, I've just been in a accident. You don't just take off. Even if you have more damage to your car, you don't just take off. What the fuck? I don't know where people get this logic from.
And I stood there, and I parked over, and I waited, and no one ever pulled over. No one ever came to me. And I
Okay.
didn't want to call the police until after my shift.
Do you remember where it happened?
It was by the Food for Less.
Food for Less?
okay.
On that part of the street.
Right over here at
'Cause I was going around the
122nd
block
Pulaski?
from where I park, and then I was turning to go here.
Okay, you were making a
And she was in a hurry to get back to the meth smoking.
left on the Pulaski from 122nd? Okay. Yeah, the main issue we have is that the fact that you ended up leaving following the accident.
Yes. You ever heard of leaving the scene of a crime?
I was going to report after work. I just can't afford to...
That's not how it works, bro.
I couldn't afford to just leave work.
Okay. So I understand that. So the reason you ended up leaving was because you wanted to just get to work. But we do have to address that now because it is a crime to leave a scene of an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they hit me,
Yes, regardless, doesn't matter.
Central Station.
I could document that in my report that you said that they hit you. He was saying vice versa, but I can at least document that in there
that's
for you.
funny because the front of my
Yeah, I
car
got
is
a
messed
Hotel
up,
One.
which means
The,
I didn't... It's like it's the side. If I was hit someone, it would have just been the complete front, but it was the side. Do you need a pick?
Okay. No, I actually saw your car over here. I saw, took a picture of your car already. Sorry, what was that?
My mom moved it for me.
Okay,
I was
okay,
still shaken up. I couldn't move it, so it was just in the middle of the street for an hour.
okay.
So where'd your mom move it from?
Well, after the accident, I didn't go far. That's why I don't get why they would think I was hitting and running. I was literally right there, and I waited for 20 minutes, looking around. No one ever came up to me. No one ever said, like, and I was looking for dented cars.
I'm surprised if your car's in the middle of the street and there's an accident, nobody called 911 for an hour? Not just them two, but like, I'm surprised nobody around them called to say, hey, there's something going on and they're not moving their car and there's traffic. Something's fishy here.
Anything, and there was nothing.
Okay.
And I guess I know I should have called, but I just thought I could wait till after work because I knew if I called, I'd have to leave and
Okay.
I'd potentially get in trouble with
Okay.
work.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
I have liability.
Okay, so you do have insurance in there.
Do they have liability?
That's supposed to be your responsibility. When you crash into someone or someone crashes into you, you get out, you talk to the person to ask them about their insurance. What the fuck? What do you mean? Do they have it? Do they have liability? What the fuck? That is your job to ask the other person. Yikes. This woman is, I mean, maybe this is the first time she's ever gotten into an accident. I don't know.
That I believe
That's
so. Yes.
required.
Yeah.
It's required
Yes.
to operate more
So do we both get our cars fixed?
Well, so
That's through your
we're gonna
insurance.
address- Are you about to get off work right now?
At 3.
At 3:00?
8 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out here until you're off your shift, and then we're gonna have to go to the station and address the hit and run issue. Okay. So if you want, or is anyone else here that can kind of take over for you until shift ends, or do you normally stay after, or you leave right at 3:00?
So who's your replacement?
Hmm?
Who's going to replace you?
What do you
At
mean?
That was 3:00. Who replaces you?
Nita?
Okay, what time she show up?
3?
She shows up exactly at 3:00, or
She got really quiet. She got really noticeably quiet. Did you notice that? In the last like 30 seconds to a minute, she got really, really quiet when he's like, I'm going to hang out until 3 until you leave.
At 3?
exactly at 3:00. What car does she drive? You know?
I'm not sure, but there's someone else in there. I could go, but am I being arrested?
Okay. Yes, you are gonna be arrested.
I'm going to jail?
We're gonna bring you there, process you. You'll be issued a citation and a court date for this.
So I have to spend the night in jail?
No. We'll only be there about 45 minutes to an hour, and then you'll be released.
So it's just a court? I've done court before.
Yes, you will have to go to court. But for right now, if you could just turn around, put your hands behind your back for
I
me.
can't do that here. I'm on camera at work.
Okay, now I understand that,
Can I
but
just get in the vehicle willingly?
No.
we have to do what we do. We'll pull a car around and put you in
Please
it,
don't
but
do this at my job.
we're gonna move a car around here and we'll put you in the
There's
car back here,
camera
okay?
right here.
I understand, but we gotta do what we
I
gotta
can't
do.
do this.
Don't resist, girl. Do not resist, dude, please. This is the thing, guys. Okay. Guys. I feel like she's younger. She's younger. The one thing they've always taught me, don't fuck with the cops. Just be prepared. If you get pulled over, have your ID, have your insurance ready. Boom. There you go, officer. Answer the questions that they ask of you. If you do get put in handcuffs, do not resist. Handle everything with your lawyer or handle everything at the station. There's some kind of weird shift I've noticed with younger generations, generation, what's the new, Gen Z, sorry, I almost said Gen X. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, where they think that they can talk themselves out of this situation or not get handcuffed, and they don't understand about resisting arrest. That rule still applies. And you see people getting Genzilla, yeah. People get pretty manhandled because they cannot follow simple commands or they resist arrest. First of all, I really do think that being a police officer is one of the toughest jobs. It's up there, right? Because you don't know who the fuck you're going to encounter. This girl could have She could be on meth. She could have that meth strength and break out of the hold and run. She could have a fucking AIDS needle in her back pocket. We don't know this shit. Nobody knows any of this stuff, right? Until it happens.
I'm clocked in at work. I can't.
We'll address that with them. We'll address that.
Please, I can't. I can't. My stuff
Please
is
stop
inside.
resisting. Just turn around.
I can't. Why are you doing this at my job?
All right, just turn
Are
around
you
for
really
me and
gonna
put your
walk
other
me
leg.
in front
No,
of
we'll turn around and help
We're
you
gonna,
out. Turn
yes.
around. Turn your wrist up.
How does this hit me and I'm in trouble?
You left the scene of playing the next one. Don't ask
But
me
they
any more
left the
questions
scene
over
too.
my nights, I'll put my car on.
So I'm going to jail for the night.
Not for the night. We're just processing you. We're gonna take your pictures, take your fingerprints, and then we're gonna leave, or you'll be able to leave from there.
The male Arabic possibly wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans.
Because resisting arrest is a separate charge.
Where was this person when I was looking for that?
Central 702. Can you mark 1 female 95?
Was I supposed to find this person? What was I supposed to do? I've never been in an accident like this.
Yeah, I would.
See? And there it is. There it is. Didn't I say that? This must have been her first time.
Like you thought you should have done, just stop and call us. That would have been the right thing to do. But
Can I please get in?
What the I've never seen a cop vehicle like that. LSIP police? I've never seen a cop truck. I've seen the SUVs and the cruisers, but not this.
do you have any weapons or anything like that on you? What's this fogger here? It's like a OC spray?
Yes, I almost got jumped at work. It's self-defense.
Okay. All right. Any
Oh,
other
she has
like,
mace.
knives or anything like that on you? Okay. All right. Just a second. I just have to do a limited pat down on you. Make sure there's no weapons or anything like that. So you got your phone in your back pocket? What's this here?
Chapstick.
Just chapstick? Okay.
I have a weed vape in there.
Yes. And this, are these,
Headphones. Me, because they have me,
Man, we need you back up, though.
but they're arresting me. Jail,
we're
mom.
just taking her to the Alpha Police.
Oh, hell no. They're blurring the mom's face, but I could tell she's a tweaker. They are blurring this mom's face, but just based on her tattoos and the body language, this looks like a tweaker family.
Jail, mom.
We're just taking her to the Alpha Police. We just got to fingerprint her and take her photos. Then she'll be released. So it'll be about 45 minutes, and then she'll be. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Falling out of my ears.
I could grab them for. Oh, one's in here. Sorry. All right, you want to grab that? It's kind of laying on her chest. I don't know.
He took out the AirPod and it fell into her shirt.
In her other ear. It's in her ear now.
Please go. Can you just go tell?
I'm just on the road outside.
Where did I go?
Okay. Yeah.
I went under the truck.
She's not gonna stay with us. She's gonna get out and about.
All right, this is not a crazy one. I've seen some fucking crazy ones, guys. That one's not that crazy. I'm telling you guys, I'm a sucker for this shit. I'm a sucker for this. I saw one yesterday where this woman was using a like a stolen ID. She had a fake ID and then a fake credit card too. She was trying to buy a $15,000 Rolex or something like that. It was crazy. Let's see. Traffic divisions have trucks like that. Okay, exactly what I said. She looks like she'd be on something. Yeah. Hell no. We're watching this one real quick, guys. I'll skim through it. Drunk 300-pound woman flees police with 8 kids in a Tesla. What a title. What a effing title. That's the type of entertainment that we like, guys.
Jail. You going to jail today? All them kids, look at them.
Okay, so that's a preview. This is what I like. I like the interaction first. I like when cops walk up to the car and they get an interaction. I want to hear the first interaction because this is the thing. People always play victim and then we see the body cam footage and then we're like, okay, wait a minute.
Safe number of officers.
All the kids in the car!
On August 26, 2023, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driving erratically with an unsafe number of occupants inside.
How do you fit 8 kids in a Tesla? Like that.
Roll the window down. What's wrong with you?
Shut up! God damn, shut up!
Where's your idea? Where's your idea? Let me see it.
Somebody don't even know you asking them that. Why you entertaining it? They just need to be quiet.
It's a birthday party.
It's a birthday party.
A birthday party we did right here in there.
Did you hear? I asked you to roll all your windows down. What happened?
Nothing happened.
Tamika, stop!
Bro, that is so illegal. Do you see the little baby right here? There's a little baby in that is illegal. You cannot have a toddler just in someone's lap in the passenger seat. I don't even have kids, and I know that.
We just holding the kids.
I'm trying to get her to calm.
We just holding the kids because we just left a birthday party. We just holding it's a birthday party where where y'all just came behind us at. It's a down Roosevelt. I know we gotta go down there. But if we had to, because if we don't leave with these kids, they gonna it's when the escalating people saying we ain't having watching our kids at the same time. We just left a birthday party. I'm getting my
What the fuck is she even talking about? Is she drunk? She's talking about we just left with our kids because it escalated.
we trying to go home. Down Roosevelt. I know we gotta go down there. But if we had to, because if we don't leave with these kids.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Did he say somebody's in this car? Like who?
Ma'am, how many times I gotta tell you? Step out the car. I said get out the car. What's in there? Something's in here.
These cops are too nice to people, guys. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. You know what? I understand this is a delicate situation. There's kids in the car, so I'm not talking about break the windows or anything like that. But 3 minutes into this conversation, he asked her to get out of the car. She has not gotten out of the car. This situation is already chaotic.
Something in this car. Step out.
Oh, no.
Step out.
I got to pee. That's public on intoxication. Chill out.
What is she saying? Did she say? I think she's intoxicated, whoever's with her.
Ma'am, how many times I gotta tell you? Step out the car. I said get out the car. What's in there? Something's in here. Something in this car. Step out.
Oh, no.
Step out.
I got to pee. That's public on intoxication. Chill out.
She said, I gotta pee. That's public intoxication. Chill out.
She riled up.
I gotta pee so bad, y'all.
Take your glasses off. What's your name? Where you live? Turn around.
I turned around and pee real quick, y'all.
Wait.
That's
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She's about to pee everywhere. What in the? Oh.
That's called exposure.
You really
I
about to?
got to real bad.
You about to go to jail.
Why?
You about to go to jail.
No, guys.
Where you going? Bro, come here.
No. Okay, now, Lord, give me the strength to not whoop her ass. Tell her get out the car, Lord. Guys, what is going to happen next? She just got back in the car. They are ripping that door open with children. This is like a movie to me right now at this point. Because how do you handle 8 children, a mom that's about to piss, and get pulled out of her car? Once she gets pulled out, she's going to pee all over herself.
What the fuck? Oh, hey.
Hey, I will get out. Hey, hey.
She leaving? She fleeing? Oh, God, no. Oh, no.
The drunk driver struck another vehicle, causing complete chaos on the scene.
Oh, fuck.
41.
She crashed with those kids in the car?
Hey, 41, 41. 41. 41. 41.
She might have just
41. Get your ass over here! Get the down! Get your ass over here! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Oh my, oh hell no, the wig fell off. The wig fell off, guys. The wig fell off. The wig has been removed. She has been decapitated. She has been decapitated. The wig has fell off. The wig is now a squid on the floor.
No. Put your hands by your back. Put your hands by your back. Put your hands by your back.
She's resisting. And she's resisting.
Get your hands by your back. You got your hands behind you. I got it. You're crazy. What the
Why the fuck does he have pink handcuffs? What the what is happening? What is happening? Guys, what is happening? I've never seen pink handcuffs in my life.
What's wrong with you? What the Yo, drunk ass! Yo, drunk ass! Why would you do that? My child was in the
He said you drunk ass.
My child was in the car. Why would you do that? Get it on there. You got kids in the car. Why would you do that? You got kids in the car. That's my child, bro. That's my child.
Oh, whoever she's with is pissed off at the driver. Oh, God. Okay, so right here, guys, based on the damage, she got hit on the side. Ugh, these poor kids, man, I feel really bad. These kids didn't want this shit to happen, but they just follow the parents' lead or the adults' lead, you know? Look at this woman fell to her knees.
Hey! Hey! Get the kids. Help me out. Get the kids. Come on. Get up. Get the Get up. No. Get up. You know goddamn better. Get your ass in the car. Get your ass.
She's still resisting. They had to put 2 handcuffs on her, man.
Get your ass. Hell no. Come on. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. You're going in this car. Get up.
I need an L.
You don't need a goddamn ambulance.
Yes, I do.
We taking you to the hospital. Get your ass up.
Take me to the M. No.
Child.
God, man. What in the hell? What in the hell?
All right. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Take your breath. Take your seat.
That's my child. My baby's in the front seat. You see me holding my baby. She just told us to get out the car.
I know.
If that's the case.
Please just take a seat. Get the kids together for me. Please
Yeah,
help me out. Help me out.
Get the kids out of the street. Why is everybody flopping on the floor? Get the kids out of the street. Guys, common sense. You grab the children, get them out of the street. By the way, I thought there was it says 8 kids. I still see this one kid right down here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at the damage on that thing. Hold on. Oh my God. It hit the whole right side of the car. The rear tire on the passenger side is flat. It's all smashed in. The passenger driver side there's no tire. They must have got hit hard.
Damn.
At least the passenger side airbags went off.
All right, listen to me. What's your name? So you lied about your identification also.
No, I did not. She just told me to grab something out the purse.
All right.
I've been driving this company.
Wow. Wow.
We got one Union City unit out with us, but we do need more for 84 out here. Get up, get up. All right, listen. You're gonna stand up right now. You understand?
I need an ambulance officer.
Yeah, you're going to the hospital and then jail. All right, Fulton County Jail. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm hurt. I'm pregnant.
Bitch, you are not pregnant. Oh, this is okay. I've heard it all. I have heard it all. I am pregnant. I guarantee you that's going to be debunked. That is going to be debunked.
Guess what? You're still going to jail hurt and pregnant.
I know
Sit
that.
up.
I can't sit up pregnant.
This is so entertaining right now. In the worst way, I'm sorry. I can't watch the whole thing, but I got to watch the peaks.
Don't check out your kids. Don't check out everybody. Right? Tell me what you need. Give me a second, man. I'm trying to take a picture right now.
Okay, let's see the outcome. Let's see what happens. You can't breathe because you're fat as shit. I'm sorry. That's why you can't breathe. You were in an accident. You can't breathe because you have 300 pounds on your body. That's why you can't breathe. I'm not trying to be mean. That is why you can't breathe. The cops did nothing to you. You literally fled. Everything that has happened is a result of your actions.
The woman was charged with multiple counts of child cruelty, DUI, fleeing a peace officer, reckless driving, and resisting arrest. Share your thoughts with us in the comments below.
That's what I wanted to know. God dang it. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when she comes for you? Wow. And there it is, y'all. I don't want to hear all the belligerentness, but, you know, I think we went to the meat of it. No pun intended. Why in the hell is she crying when she put everything in? Because, bro, this is the victim mentality. This is the victim mentality, is that you think you're going to get away by saying some dumb shit like this, you know? And there are multiple channels with content like this. So this will not be the first time I'll be watching shit like this. All right, Flix Talkers. Well, it's been a couple of hours. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I just wanted to jump in here on a live. And yeah, as far as content goes, guys, I did drop a reaction to Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original 1956. So please check that one out. I'll put it up here actually on the screen so you guys can check out my more recent content. And we also did last week, or I also did, my reaction to A Slumber Party Massacre from the 80s. That was a very, very fun one as well. Please check that one out. Let's see. Where is my... There we go. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone reaction I put as well. So please check that out if you guys want to check those out. Oh, wow. It's doing very, very well. All right. Dropped it about 4 hours ago. Also, my news on Diane Keaton passing away from yesterday. So I'm going to try to implement, you know, a little bit of news as well as the reaction videos, guys. You guys love them. Thank you so much for supporting, guys. We are very, very close to, by the way, guys. We are very, very close to 50,000 subscribers. And I thank every one of you guys for that. It's been a long road, man. Once again, check out all the links down in the description below for more, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see. Remember, they're always trying to win an old medal at the Victim Olympics. There you go. I appreciate you guys to death. So I think I'm going to do another stream probably later in the month. So Halloween's on a Friday. Halloween is on a Friday this year. The 31st is on a Friday. Wow. So maybe closer to that date, we'll do another live stream, guys, just to kind of check in on everybody. But I'm going to stick to my pre-recorded content because I like the way my work schedule is going, the workflow is going. So that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Love you to death. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.